Yo guys, how are you? I'm closing out the weekend, and I didn't want to close out the weekend without talking about the main event, UFC Vegas 41, um, the fight between Marvin Vittori and Paolo Costa. That fight was action packed. I loved it. It was an amazing fight, I thought. Thank God that Vittori decided to fight Costa at 205 pounds because there was controversy there, and Costa couldn't make weight to 185. Usually, these two are middleweights. They fight at 185 pounds, and but Costa was having difficulty. I'm not clear on what happened, but he couldn't make weight, and at one point I thought the fight was gonna be canceled, and but then I read the news that Vittori decided to go for it and fight at 205 against Costa, and the fight went on, and it was a good thing because it saved the card. The other fighters get to have got to have their payday, and pretty cool of Vittori to agree to fight anyways. Costa, I don't know if Costa was looking for a way out of this fight. I noticed from him that he doesn't have the same motivation he used to have before. He's not the Costa we saw towards that title shot. After he lost to Adesanya, he hasn't been the same. So maybe there's a situation there, contract disputes, things going on behind the scenes where um, maybe his contract's gonna be up pretty soon, or he doesn't see a clear path towards a title shot again. Adesanya doesn't make it easy to fight him again once he defeats you. So both Vittori and Costa have that in common. They already had their shot. So it was puzzling why these two were paired up, although it's a good matchup. Uh, Either of them winning didn't do anything for them. It wasn't gonna take him. It's not gonna take him to a title shot again. I think they're not gonna see Adesanya again. So uh, we're gonna see what happens there. But as far as the fight goes, the fight was amazing. It was action packed. These two are not strategy guys. These two are guys that come to fight. They throw down. They're both good grapplers, good wrestlers. They have good takedown defense. Vittori is the more offensive of the two, and he was in this fight. He put the pressure on Costa, and he was constantly in Costa's face. Costa landed some amazing shots, a lot of body shots, a lot of kicks. Costa is a very underrated kicker. He kicks pretty hard, and he's very accurate when he kicks you. He lands a lot of head kicks. He lands a lot of body kicks, and man, but Vittori was taking them, and Vittori himself decided to stand up this time. He wasn't the same Vittori that fought Adesanya last time. I wish this version of Vittori was the one that fought Adesanya last time because he was striking more, he was landing a lot of shots. The Vittori that fought Adesanya before just decided to wrestle a lot. I think his coaching told him to wrestle a lot, and I think Adesanya was ready for that. He trained for that. But in this fight, um, we the fans benefited from them just deciding to stand up. It was a stand-up war, amazing, amazing fight. Uh, I did think Costa was deducted a point for an eye poke, and from what I heard commentary say, oh, the ref um, warned Costa during the first round about it, but the eye poke wasn't devastating. It was just a momentary pause. So I'm not. I think the referee kind of jumped the gun there. He deducted a point. He said he had warned already Costa, but from what I saw in the fight, he had not had a previous eye poke in that fight. So I'm not sure. There wasn't a warning period. He just deducted a point. And Costa kind of wanted to argue it, and you would hear the commentary, oh, don't go, don't do that, and blah, blah, blah. But I thought it was. I thought the referee jumped the gun with that point deduction right there. Nonetheless, the fight kept going, and it did give both fighters a chance to rest it out a little bit because the pace of this fight was just amazing. It was off the chart. These two were going after it. They were not. There wasn't any footwork. There wasn't any finesse, any technique. They were just going at each other, throwing everything at each other, landing a lot of headshots, landing a lot of body shots, a lot of a lot of kicks, a lot of a lot of grinding. There were some ground exchanges, um, but I think Costa is pretty good with a takedown defense. So this time Vittori wasn't doing too much with the wrestling, although he did have a significant takedown where he ended up in Costa's guard. It was just a great fight, amazing fight, action packed. Big fan of these two, and Vittori got the win. It went to 5 rounds. I think Costa usually gets the bad reputation of gassing out. Maybe he has gassed out in past fights, but in this fight he was in it. Yes, he was tired because Vittori obviously was putting on amazing pressure, but he fought on and actually fourth round and fifth round, Vittori slowed down a lot, and Costa came back and he was putting the pressure. He was the one landing. He almost put Vittori away, but Vittori earned this win for sure. Um, Too bad these two are not gonna see a title shot too soon again, but it was a good main event. I can't complain. Action packed. Big fan of these two. Thanks guys for listening to me, and give me likes, dislikes, give me comments, commentary, subscribe to my channel. Peace.